History is, to me, the identity of a person, of a community, and the people that live there. If you don't have knowledge of your history and understand your history, I don't think you really know who you are or where you came from. Bonavista has been able to save a tremendous amount of its built heritage. Outside of St. John's, on the island, there's no community that comes close to the number of provincially designated properties that we have here in this community, and just the sheer volume of structures that date before Newfoundland's confederation with Canada. We have acquired over the last year through 2014 about 33 properties. We try to save the buildings, as many as we can, in the most authentic ways we can, and repurpose them in new and creative ways to revitalize certain areas of the community. I've hired a number of heritage carpenters, highly trained heritage carpenters that have worked in this area for years. In some of these properties now, we're already working on a lot of research. We work with the town archivist, and we're in the process of creating a portfolio, a binder on every property, telling the history of when it was built, who built it, their occupation, why they built it, and perhaps where the families are now. The prices, like the houses in Bonavista, are all over the map. For example, we acquired a property that cost us just a couple $1,000s. And then on the other end of the scale, I mean, we have properties we've purchased for $95,000, $150,000, $200,000. But it's important to point out that this is not a project or a company where we're going to be flipping houses quickly and trying to pocket a lot of cash. We wouldn't be in Bonavista and trying to do heritage restoration with historic documentation surrounding these properties if we were here to just make a lot of money quickly. When working with older buildings, especially buildings that have been vacant for an extended period, you're bound to find neat stuff. Pieces of newspapers from the late 1800s, early 1900s that will frame, old oil lamps, all sorts of things, bayonets from World War I found in a wall. You have beautiful hand-carved mantelpieces with really spectacular cast iron insets. From an early age, I noticed the density of heritage, the volume of built heritage that's in the community. I always wanted to be really involved with the movement of repurposing and revitalizing that heritage. My wife often suggests buying me a Model T so that I can drive around town in an appropriate vehicle for me and live in my Victorian home in the time in which I should have been born.